All our friends all over, Shalom Uvracha. I want to take a few minutes to talk about what we heard lately about the situation of Am Yisrael, which sages today in our generation say that is in terms of a very, very dangerous situation, which we didn't have very long time since, we think, from Mordechai and Esther in Shushan HaBirah, when there was a big sakana, danger for Am Yisrael. Now is approximately the same thing. The only difference is that once in Shushan HaBirah, Mordechai and Esther, the Haman HaRasha tried to hide his program, what he wanted to do. Now they don't hide it. They say it out loud on the TV, the radio. They have only one purpose. We have to understand it's not another TV program, another someone that try to excite us. No, this is real. This is real. That's what they want to do. We hear that we have missiles on every house in Israel, in Lebanon, in Syria, all over Iran. The situation is very, very dangerous. We see all over the history that the mass of people are always asleep, not aware of what's happening. I'm talking on myself also. The radio and TV give us an illusion that it's another wave that is gonna pass, but HaKadosh Baruch Hu, mercy on Am Yisrael, and every generation He give us tzaddikim, sages, that their eyes are open, their heart is open, and they care for Am Yisrael. And they tell us in this moment that we have to do something very extreme in order to save ourselves from a big catastrophe. So what is on the program is to do 3 days fasting. We see that in other times, when there was a danger in Mordechai and Esther, there were many suggestions what to do. But the only thing that helped, and that Esther told Mordechai, if you want me to go to arise the mercy of the king, of the Kadosh Baruch Hu, the only way to do it is to fast 3 days, all Israel together. Lech knosset kol haYehudim, go and gather all the Jews together. They could do only 1 day. They could do 2 days, like it's written in the books. But there are times that it's like so dangerous that there is annihilation decree to annihilate Israel. So 1 day will not help. 2 days will not help. 3 days fasting. And of course we do it according to the instructions of Chachmei Israel, the sages, the way they're going to tell us to do it, that's how we're going to do it. But that's what should be done now. Of course, learning more Torah is good, always. Ahavat Israel is good always. But now, the only thing that can save us is 3 days fasting. We have to remember, there were other times of annihilation decree and we didn't fast, and it ended very bad. Now they tell us that's what we must do. So we must go out of ourselves for a little bit, 3 days. It's not a lot. There's no danger in fasting 3 days. There is danger in not fasting 3 days. And we want to do it together with a good spirit, good heart. And to remember that fasting, not eating, not drinking, is not the goal. This is only emtsai. This is only the way to come to the real place. The real place is cheshbon nefesh. To look at ourselves as individual, as a society, and to say what's wrong, to pray together, to say Tehillim together, to do it v'aduyot, and to rise up our prayers in order to awaken the mercy from the Kadosh Baruch Hu. נחזור למשפט האחרון, תערוך הזה. We have to remember that fasting, which means not eating, not drinking, is not the goal. The goal is that we do something together. And as it's written in Halacha, the goal of fasting is cheshbon nefesh, meaning that everyone look at himself, look around him, the society, see what's wrong, and want to correct this. We believe that if we do it 3 days, this will awaken the mercy, the rachamim of HaKadosh Baruch Hu that never ends, and na'afochu, everything will go upside down to completely the opposite. And Bezrat Hashem Rachmei Shamayim will help us to go from choshech to or gadol, from darkness to big light, from prison to big freedom, and Geula, the redemption, will come soon, Bezrat Hashem, בשמחה גדולה ורחמים רבים. שלום לכל ישראל.
לבסנו ולנו שלא יכול בלבוד ומעד עלינו לך